Today I will talk about a merger between our company Disney and your company Netflix, and I hope this result will be good and we can have a deal, a win-win deal. The first of all, I represent for the Disney, and I will talk about some advantages that Netflix can get from Disney if you be a merger of us. The first of all, and I think that it's the biggest advantage is that Netflix will have a chance to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange, similar to Walt Disney, because now we have enough condition to be on the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. And Walt Disney, as you know, we also have a streaming platform like Netflix is that Disney Plus. So beside that, we also have another streaming platform that really attract a customer is that ESPN Plus. That is the sport streaming platform, and the revenue for this platform in 2023 was that $1.1 billion. And for the comparison, you can see that one of the most popular series of Netflix is that Squid Game had just only $90 million. So if Netflix can be a merger of us, I think Netflix will have a chance to diversify the platform and improve the revenue better. Secondly, we will talk about the revenue from the copyright of Netflix and Disney. Let's start it with Netflix. One of the most popular and get the highest revenue for Netflix is the series Stranger Things. It had $5.2 billion in revenue. That was an incredible number. But when compared with Disney, you can see that the revenue had just equal 1.6 one had just 1/6 comparing to the Marvel Cinematic Universe that the copyright owned by Walt Disney. And in addition, I will explain easily for the reason of that is that Disney have enough large resources, and we can invest the movie can be shown in the cinemas all over the world. But for the Netflix, they just have enough resources, and um, also it's just the online platform. So I think when Netflix can be a merger of us, they will have more resources to be shown on cinema all over the world, and it also develop their revenue in the future. And beside that, we also have a 14 park and two water park. It can support for the marketing campaign. When Netflix when Netflix wanna have marketing campaign for their series, Disney also have these resources to have Netflix. It also minimize the risk for the cost of marketing campaigns when you do the marketing campaign together. And the next one, my partner will talk about the total asset and history of Disney to get you know more about us.
Okay, so let's talk about the number for a moment. When we look at what both company bring to the table, there's a pretty big difference. Okay, Disney got around like 205.6 billion in assets, while like Netflix has about 48.7 billion dollars. So we have around like 5 times as much, which gives us a lot of flexibility to make big moves, whether it's like investing in new projects, buying like other companies, or just like writing out like tough times, you know. Now imagine if Netflix had access to that kind of financial power with Disney backing you, there'd be more room to create like new content, improve your technology, and expand even more globally. So together we'd be in an even more like stronger position to lead the entertainment industry. All right. So next part, Disney collection of character and story is really something special. All right. We got Marvels, Star Wars, Pixar, you name it. These aren't just popular, they're part of the people life and have been for a generation. If we merge, Netflix will get to tap into this incredible library. That means more content for your audience, more ways to attract new viewers, and more opportunity to make money through things like merchandise and licensing. And think about the creative side. Imagine combining Disney iconic character with Netflix fresh ideas. The possibility for new and exciting show or movie are endless. When we talk about history, legacy, and consumer trust, Disney has been around since like 1923, and over the years, we've built a brand like that people know and trust. Families have grown up with Disney, and they count on us for high quality, family friendly entertainment. For Netflix, teaming up with Disney could be a huge boost in terms of brand trust. It's not just about having more content, it's about having the kind of credibility that comes with nearly a century of consistent, reliable entertainment. This could help Netflix reach new audiences and strengthen its position as a trusted name in the industry. Plus, in a world that's always changing, having that kind of stability and consumer loyalty could make a real difference in staying ahead.
So Netflix wanna be discuss something?
First of all, about the subscriber growth, Netflix has demonstrated remarkable success in subscriber growth, which has certified it position the leader of the streaming industry now. As of 2024, Netflix boasts over 260 million global subscribers, a significant increase driven by strategic initiatives such as the crackdown on password sharing and the introduction of lower cost a supported subscription plan. This rapid growth stands in stark contrast to Disney, which faces challenging year 7% decline in its subscriber base 2023. The ability of Netflix to not only retain but also expand its subscriber base at a time when competitors and struggling is an innovative approach and deep understanding of market dynamics. Moreover, in the market capitalization, when we examine the financial landscape, Netflix market capitalization tells a compelling story of dominance. In July 2024, Netflix market cap scored impressive 271.8 billion, significantly outpacing Disney is only 174.5 billion. This different base valuation reflects the confidence that investors have in Netflix business model, grow more potential, and its ability to deliver the consumer returns. Uh, yeah. Beside that, the profitability and earnings. In terms of profitability, Netflix has outperformed Disney by a considerable margin. In 2023, Netflix report a net profit about $5.4 billion, uh, translating to an earning per share is 12.49. This figure is a clear indicator of Netflix efficiency and profitability, especially when compared with Disney. The net profit is 3 billions and APS only 1.78. Its different earnings highlight Netflix superior ability to generate profit and maximize the value.
Netflix have a strong brand and exclusive content. Netflix continue to lead in producing original content with numerous popular series and films like Stranger Things, The Crown, and Squid Game. The content not only attract viewers but also have Netflix retain user and expand its market share. Next is adaptability and innovation. Netflix is already at the forefront of adopting new technology and innovative business model. For example, the launch of their advertising supporters model had helped Netflix reach new user segment and significantly grow it in revenue. The last is the stable management. While Disney is facing a series of scandal and management issues, Netflix has maintained stability in its management and strategy, allowing the company to grow stability without being affected by internal problems.
Thank you for joining us today. As we delve into the potential benefits of this merger, I would like to focus on what Disney stands to gain by partnering with Netflix. We believe this merger could position Disney as an even more formidable force in the entertainment industry, particularly in the rapidly evolving digital landscape. First, let's talk about the enhanced streaming dominance. By merging with Netflix, Disney will gain immediate access to our global subscriber base, which exists around 200 million users. This not only boosts the reach of Disney's streaming services, including Disney Plus, but also position our combined company as an undisputed leader in the streaming market. And that's not all. Disney could expand its streaming platform by integrating Netflix original contents such as Stranger Things, Peaky Blinders, and Breaking Bad. Adding this title to Disney's already impressive library will diversify your content offering, making it even more appealing to wider audience. A crucial benefit also the expansion into the new demographic. By merging Netflix, Disney will broaden its reach to include our diverse and global audience. This includes adult viewers who may not traditionally be Disney core audience but are loyal to Netflix original programming from a long time ago. Finally, we're gonna discuss about the global expansion and market leadership. Netflix's strong international presence would enable Disney to accelerate its global expansion, particularly in market where Disney Plus is still growing and not grow yet. For instance, in regions like Asia and especially in Vietnam, where there is a high demand for Disney content but limited access to Disney Plus, this merger would significantly increase Disney Plus influence and market share. Now that we have outlined the significant strategic benefits of Disney stand again, let's move on to discussing the specific terms of our partnership, particularly how we divide the percentage split between two companies. This distribution will ensure that both parties are fairly rewarded for the merger.
So, given Netflix's strong position in the market, we propose 60% ownership stake in the merged company. This allocation provides the flexibility needed during negotiation, while accurately reflecting the significant value Netflix brings, including our extensive global reach and larger customer base. We recognize that Disney may have reservations about the proposed ownership distribution. However, it is important to consider Netflix's substantial market share and the value we contribute. This 16% stake ensures that the merger is balanced and acknowledges the trend its company brings. Moreover, to further ensure that Netflix have a decisive role in the strategic direction of the merged entity, we propose that our CEO, Mr. Reed Hastings, be granted 55% voting power. This level of influence is crucial for maintaining the stability and direction of the new company. We believe that 55% voting power for our CEO is fair and necessary measure to safeguard a company vision and direction. Finally, for the name of the new company, we suggest this split. This name is symbolize the equal strength of both brands. By merging with Netflix, Disney would effectively neutralize one of the biggest competitors in the streaming space. This could give the Disney more control over the streaming markets, enabling it to set industry standards, maintain its leadership position. Besides, we appreciate Disney's position and fully recognize the immense value that your brand and intellectual properties Disney global influence is indeed significant, and we believe that combining our strengths can lead to extraordinary outcomes. However, it's important to note that Netflix has been a pioneer in the streaming industry with an intensive global reach and rapidly growing subscriber base. Our brand have become high-quality content and innovation in streaming, which is an essential asset the merged entity. Therefore, considering substantial contribute, Netflix will propose 60% ownership stake for Netflix and 40% for Disney.
We appreciate with your position, but we don't agree with that deal because we bring a lot of resources in many areas, such as team and resource to support the marketing campaign.
Plus, Disney is one of the few companies that qualifies to be on the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. This is what shows our strength and stability in the market, something that's not easy to achieve. Given all that Disney contributes, we believe that a fairer offer would be at least 50-50 split, as this reflects the value that both companies bring to the table, ensuring that this partnership is truly balanced. Of course, this is a significant decision, and we understand that it requires careful thought. So let's just take some time to negotiate this together.
After some discussion, we found that the ratio of 50-50 is the most reasonable for both sides because we analyzed and realized that there are some risks to merger. Here are the risks we analyze and point out. First, one of the key challenges we face with the merger is cultural integration. Disney, as we know, has a long-standing traditional corporate culture. We follow strict procedures and regulation with a well-defined working structure. On the other hand, Netflix is renowned for its creative and flexible work environment. They encourage a more open and less regulated organizational structure, which is quite different from what we are used to. This significant difference could potentially lead to internal conflict. So another major hurdle is a regulatory constraint that comes with merging two large companies, Disney and Netflix, will likely to attract attention from the US Federal Trade Commission. The agency will truly review the merger to ensure that it doesn't create a company with too much market power, which could harm consumers by reducing competition and driving up price. About financially, this merger also carries some serious risks. We need to be mindful of potential debt burden that could arise from combining our companies. For instance, when Disney merged with Century Fox, we took on an additional $30.7 billion in debt from Fox. A similar scenario with Netflix could strain our financial health, so we need to reassess with the financial implication before moving forward. Lastly, we have to consider the risk of market duplication. Disney already has a strong streaming platform with Disney Plus. Merging with Netflix could lead to internal competition between the two services, which might fragment our resources and reduce overall business efficiency. If both platforms end up offering similar content user might not see a distinct value in keeping both and could cancel one of the subscription. To avoid it, we need to clearly strategy to different the two platforms. So what about Netflix? Do you have something to talk?
Our teams will talk about the risk to provide evidence and reason why we rejected the last offer. The first thing is I noticed Disney portfolio of physical theme park and resort, while iconic and widely recognized, is limited in scope. I know currently Disney operates 5 different parks with a large scale and a huge number of visitors each year, but Disneyland is only available in 4 countries like America, France, Japan, and Hong Kong. And a figure that underscores the exclusivity and selectivity of its locations. Disney target market is worldwide. However, Disneyland is not open in many different countries around the world. And about the tourism industry, a critical component of Disney business also presents unpredictability as factors like global economic shifts, political instability, and health crises like COVID-19 can impact visitor numbers and overall your revenue. For example, Disneyland Park were completely closed when COVID-19 happened, so it's not generate any profits, but even consumes more operating cost.
Besides, the market capitalism of Walt Disney is less than our Netflix, about 100,000 capitalization, and the earning per share of Walt Disney is kind of low after the negative number in 2019. As if in Netflix we have a positive upward and always has the high number of EPS.
So to argue with this, this main source of revenue is Disney Park, and because of 44% drop in the year of COVID, our stock price has halved, and it's also the reason why our market cap is so low. However, this year Disney has just invested more than $60 billion in the park, so in the long term, Disney bring a lot of benefit. And also in 2018, before COVID, the net income of Disney is 10 times more than Netflix. And also the Disney total assets were 5 times that of Netflix. So there are a lot of resources to support Netflix, especially when Netflix stock is currently undervalued as I evaluate based on the residual income model. However, to avoid a longer negotiation, I want to offer a few conditions and meet a point between Disney and Netflix, when Disney will have 45% of the market share and Netflix will have 55% of the Netflix market share. So the condition is we wanna sell the Netflix headquarters in Los Gatos and the production center in LA and the New Mexico, and the base of the production of film gonna be in California, where the Walt Disney Film Studio at. And I want the new merged company to be named Disney International Entertainment to reflect the global recognition of Disney name. And I want at least 50% of the future investment cash flow will be allocated to the Walt Disney company Disneyland to develop more theme park. And the last thing that I want is I want the CEO of Disney, Robert Iger, to be the CEO and the board chairperson. And also the board of director gonna to be the boss seat of the merged company board of director. Do you want to say something?
Unfortunately, we have to reject your offers because, like, as my knowledge, I know that in 2024, Disney's theme parks, which contribute like 70% to Disney overall income, drawing $1 million annual to experience the magic, and wonder do they have to expect. However, because of the inflation, the American residents find themselves tighter the budgets, and with that, the Disney total revenue of the park have to fall down, and because of that, we cannot accept your offers. Do you have any idea to say?
Yes, the revenue of the park is slowed down. I've managed us in the recent years, but we have invested in the park recently in 2024 with $60 billion. So in the long-term investment, both of the company will have more benefits, more revenue, more income. And the thing you said about the inflation, I also have a research paper that they say that with the inflation reach 20%, a lot of people will cancel their subscription to Netflix. Do you have anything to say?
But reality of inflation is every industry is affected. Not only Netflix, but your Disney is also affected even worse. Disney and Disney Plus and Hulu, your streaming line, finally made some profit of 47 million. But other streaming property of Disney, which is ESPN Plus, continue to shed subscribers and hemorrhage cash, bringing the streaming combined loss to 80 millions. Disney Plus has 153 subscribers worldwide, while Netflix has an pioneer can help Disney to gain a massive subscribers base of about 260 million. Besides, Disney Plus has recorded to lose subscribers due to price hike and piracy. As the ESPN's revenue and operational activities in the recent year do not meet the goals and expectation of the firm itself. So after the merge, we would consider rebranding it into Netsport. Netflix can explain its property to various other countries and religions. We think this will have merged service gain more viewers. So what do you think
Okay.
about it?
Okay, thanks for your opinion. So I agree with you about the ESPN, and with an early success of $2 billion in the 2000s, we also plan to launch it again in 2025. And I think the idea of Netsport will be a great idea. But as I concerned, there's a problem. So in 2019, I have saw the net operating cash flow to be a negative number. So have you have anything to say about this?
We have negative cash flow in 2019. One of the reasons was because the COVID-19 pandemic. But the main reason that we was so focused on invest in our Netflix original that did not went well, and we did not receive the revenue to over the cost. So we have recorded the negative for free cash flow in 2019. So we now change the strategy into borrowing the money, so the free cash flow will come back positive and upward in the future. So after reconsideration of your offer, we would like to offer that we will accounted for 55% of the merged company, and you will be accounted for 45% of the rest. Our current executive chairman, Mr. Reed Hasling Jr., will be the chairman of the merged entity, and we would like to receive 1.16% of the ownership interest. The headquarter of the merged entity will be in our headquarter, which is Los Gatos in California, because we have located our company in the Silicon Valley, which is known for the technology and the innovative. Do you have any other concern about this offer?
Okay, so I will leave the board chairperson for your CEO, but our CEO gonna be also the new CEO of the merged company, and about the 1.16%. So I will agree with that with a condition. So Disney will need at least 55% of the future investment cash flow to Disneyland and the park team. So, and about the rest, are you agree?
We would like to add more that our character or the content of Netflix will appear into your theme park, also your resort. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I totally agree with your opinion. So that will create more revenue, more customers for our park.
Okay,
So-
and one more thing that we do have the two CEO in our company, so we would like to appoint our CEO to be the new CEO of the merged company.
Like I said before, I want Mr. Robert Iger, which is the Disney Chief Executive Officer, gonna be the CEO, and the board of chairperson gonna be one of your CEO. What do you think?
Because of the iconic brand name of your company, I would not disagree with that, and we would like Mr. Bob Iger to be the CEO of the merged entity.
Okay, so we will come with a deal that Disney will have 45% of the share, and Netflix will have 55%, right?
Yes.
So thanks for the negotiation, and we will be very happy to working with you guys.
We will continue to prepare the last statement of our arrangement. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.